In the heart of fog and flame, where shadows dance with the light of distant fires, the story of an empire unfolds. This is not just any tale, but one that has shaped the very fabric of our world. It is a saga of power, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of dominance. From the ancient scrolls that whisper secrets of the past, to the old maps that chart the rise of a colossal force, the empire's journey is etched in history. It is a narrative that spans continents and centuries, a testament to human endeavor and the complexities of power. It ruled not just with sword and gun, but with the ink of treaties and the weight of its own culture. The empire's might was not solely in its military prowess, but in its ability to weave a web of influence that extended far beyond the battlefield. Treaties were signed, alliances forged, and cultures exchanged. The empire's reach was both a blessing and a curse, bringing with it the promise of progress and the shadow of subjugation. It was a force that could build as easily as it could destroy. The crown glittered with stolen light, a symbol of power forged in both triumph and tragedy. Each jewel in the crown told a story of conquest and loss, of lands far away and the people who called them home, a symbol of power forged in both triumph and tragedy. The empire's victories were celebrated with grand parades and monuments, but its defeats were etched in the memories of those who suffered under its rule. Yet in its courts the world took shape, lines drawn across maps, red bleeding into every corner. Decisions made in the hallowed halls of power had far-reaching consequences, shaping the destinies of nations and peoples. Lines drawn across maps, red bleeding into every corner. The empire's cartographers charted new territories, their pens carving out borders that would define the modern world. Each stroke of red ink was a declaration of control, a statement of dominance. From the bustling streets of London to the sunlit fields of India, its legacy is written not just in conquest, but in the lives it forever changed. The empire's influence can be seen in the architecture, the languages, and the customs that persist to this day. Its legacy is written not just in conquest, but in the lives it forever changed. The stories of those who lived under its rule are a testament to the enduring impact of the empire, a reminder of the human cost of ambition. Read on the map, so vast, so wide, the empire's reach was monumental. It spanned oceans and continents, its influence felt in the farthest corners of the globe. The red markings on the map were a symbol of its power, a visual representation of its dominance. The empire's reach was monumental, yet its footprint left scars and stories alike. The territories it controlled were vast and diverse, each with its own unique history and culture. The empire's presence was a double-edged sword, bringing both progress and pain, yet its footprint left scars and stories alike. The impact of the empire can still be seen in the cultural landscapes of its former colonies, where traditions have been shaped by a complex interplay of influence and resistance. Now, empire's ghost walks modern streets, its influence woven into the fabric of contemporary life. The remnants of its rule can be seen in the architecture, the legal systems, and the cultural practices that persist in former colonies. Its influence woven into the fabric of contemporary life. The legacy of the empire is a complex tapestry, one that continues to shape the identities and experiences of people around the world. In cricket games played in distant lands, in the echoes of British law and education, its presence is felt. The sports, the legal systems, and the educational institutions of former colonies bear the unmistakable imprint of the empire. In the echoes of British law and education, its presence is felt, a lingering whisper of a bygone era. The principles of British law and the structure of its educational system continue to influence the societies that were once under its rule. A lingering whisper of a bygone era. The empire's influence is a ghost that haunts the present, a reminder of a time when its power was unchallenged and its reach unparalleled. As the Union Jack fades into vibrant cityscapes, remember the dual legacy of power and pain. The flag that once flew over vast territories is now a symbol of a complex and often painful history. Remember the dual legacy of power and pain. The empire's history is one of both grandeur and grief, a story of triumphs and tragedies that continue to resonate in the present. The empire's shadow is a tale of grandeur and grief, a story still unfolding in the hearts and minds of those it touched. The monuments and memorials that dot the landscape are a testament to its enduring impact, a reminder of the complex legacy it left behind. A story still unfolding in the hearts and minds of those it touched. The descendants of those who lived under the empire continue to grapple with its legacy, finding ways to honor their heritage while acknowledging the pain of the past.